Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll, and I've come here tonight with Baby Bubbles. And where am I and what am I doing? Alright, I have been building bodies, or sewing bodies I should say, not building them, sewing bodies up. I've got my pattern here and I've done I washed it and I sewed it. And I've got my leg here too. I got the other leg on behind me somewhere. And anyways, I have starched it and I made myself a pattern. Like, this is my pattern. Cut out what I needed. And I have sewn up my doll bodies here. And I'm excited with them. They turned out so well. And I got a pair of legs ready to go on. They will go on here like this. These are swing leg dolls. And they will swing away. And yeah, these are going. Everything turned out really nice. I'm really happy with what I've done, and excited with them. So I just wanted to give you an update in where I am. That very easy pattern to deal with if you're ever into this sort of thing. Someone said they wanted to, if I wanted it, they had a romper for Baby Bubbles. Yes, if you want to send that to me, I love it. Oh. Because I know these will, like, I want to talk about this. Someone asked me if they wanted, I would sell one. I said yes, I would. I have to come to some conclusions here. I want to talk about this and get this off the table. I'm going to sell, I think, 3 out of the 4. I don't want to. I want to keep them all, but I can't because I have a problem called room. And as much as I love them and how adorable they are, I just can't do it anymore. I want other dolls and I want to be able to have room for them. But do I want a Baby Bubbles in amongst my collection? Yes, for sure. And I do have a large one I want to work on too. So it'd be nice to have a small one and a large one, and that's good enough. So I am going to sell 3 out of the 4, but I'm not going to be looking at it just yet. So the person who asked me, know that you're going to get, you can buy one from me. It just will be a little while yet. I found out with one of them there's a problem, and I have to go back and do some sanding and fixing up. There's another one that has problems with its eyes, and I got to fix that and figure it out. That's why they can't go anywhere right now. There are still some problems with them before I send them out. Also, I want to work on the criers and be able to send them out with brand new, well, not brand new criers, but with the original criers, and being able for them to wail, so that, you know, when you pick them up, they make a noise. So I got to work on that. Those are things I'll be working on coming up. And so anyways, that's where I'm at. The one I think I'm going to keep is this one right here that's sitting in front of me, because I made this little hump, this little ski lift here, for a little ski hill for, you know, on its head. And I'm kind of proud of that. And it has a bit of a dent at the back of its head there too. So I think this one, I'll keep this one for sure. I'm going to keep that one there. This is the one I want to keep. But as far as any of the others, the other 3, they are going to find a home. One is already been asked for, and and I'm going to let her pick first which one she wants, and then we'll go from there. And if anybody wants to buy one, I haven't come up with a price yet. I haven't come up with anything at this time, but I will let you know when I'm ready, when I'm prepared and ready to sell them. And I'll just come on here and I'm just going to say 2 of them are ready to go. These are the 2. And that's what I'll do. So one will definitely have a body. This one will get a new body, and the other one will get a new body. I'm keeping this one as my pattern, this body here. But these are 100-year-old dolls. As of this January, they're 100 years old. So they are ready for you know, to have new bodies and everything. So remember too that the muslin material is already 100 years old. The stuffing inside is 100 years old. Everything in there is 100 years old. The composition's 100 years old. And you know, they've seen, you know, and there's dolls older than them and standing up really nice. These will now last for a very long time. So I'm hoping for another 100 years, and they'll say, "What lady restored these dolls?" This doll here of mine. But anyhow, very easy pattern to deal with. It was just straight seams. I loved it. It was very encouraging for me to have something so easy. It's just sew the seams together, and you sew these little I don't know what you want to call them, but you sew them together right here, and you got your little bum ledge, and it's just a matter of sewing them together, and it just works out so nice. First thing you sew is this here. That's what I did. I sewed these, like, because this is where your zip tie is going to go through, or your wire, or whatever you want to put in there. And then I started all the other sewing. Now, what problems did I have with the legs? Well, as I was sewing up the legs, I noticed a little place where I didn't get a hole was there, or a hole would be around here somewhere. And I go, darn. And I go back and I had to re-sew it up. I thought I sewed very nice and neat around the knee part here, but nope. But anyways, very easy still. It wasn't nerve-wracking, and that's what I need. And this really encourages me now to go, maybe I want to go now a step deeper and, you know, try something more, you know, as time goes on. You got to start at the beginning and fall in there somewhere, you know. So anyways, I just want to give you an update now where I am with these dolls. I will let everybody, I'm going to be on YouTube here. I'll make a video and say, I'm ready to sell. Here they are, and I'll let you know. And the lady who asked already about a doll, you'll get your first pick. You'll get a pick of which one you want, and I'll get a hold of you when the time comes. No problem at all. But anyways, yeah, I really love making these. I used a little bit tougher of a muslin for them because I think they needed that. I used a little bit more heavier one that I had, and I'm glad I did. That worked out nice. I love this medium grade muslin material. It really works out nice for their bodies and everything. And understanding too, which I had to learn, is that there is different. I did not know this about material, that one part of it stretches and the other part doesn't stretch. So it's really important, I found out, to make sure that I get that stretch area so that I can, when you're pushing down to stuff the doll, that you're not pulling on your seams so hard that you rip them back open again. But anyways, very nice. So what's coming up next? I'm going to be making another video in the next few minutes here with Grumpy Baby. So everybody stay tuned for Grumpy Baby. He's coming, and he's going to get a little Santa thing going on here. And I don't know if we're going to wipe the grump off of him, but we're going to try. So thanks for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if you feel like it there, and a comment. I'll listen to you. I'll read them, and I have no problem with that. I love reading what you have to say. And I'll be coming back in a few seconds here. So thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Oh, I almost tripped. Oh, I was going to say something else here. What was it? I think that was about it. That I thought there was something else I was going to say. Well, I guess not. So everybody, thanks for joining me. Okay, bye-bye.